It is Wednesday, August 26th, 2020. This is your Weekly Howl. I am Mike from Radio Reagan.
And I'm Cepha with the Husky Howler. Let's start off with some headlines to get us started. In a press release on Monday, MPS announced the indefinite suspension of sports in the district. Quote, due to the COVID-19 pandemic, Milwaukee Public Schools, MPS, announced that it will indefinitely suspend the start of all regular season fall sports. The decision was made to protect the safety of student athletes, staff, and spectators. We understand the disappointment and frustration with the delay in the start of athletics, MPS Athletic Commissioner Bobby Kelsey says. But we must always make responsible decisions when it comes to the health of our athletes and fans. Milwaukee Public Schools will continue to consider the dynamics of low to high contact sports and the ramifications of student athletes participating. However, MPS will not facilitate sports until it is determined the district can do so safely, end quote. I'm sure that all of our athletes are upset, as we all are. We will bring you any further developments on the Weekly Howl.
There will be a student council meeting on Thursday at 3:30 to plan our upcoming events. All are welcome to join. Please see Mr. Klansky or Ms. Jameson with any questions. For more information, join Student Council's Google Classroom. Come make a difference and have a voice in our school.
Sophomores, please remind your parents that we will be hosting virtual sophomore parent meetings on Wednesday, August 26th at 6 p.m. or Thursday, August 27th at noon to review important information regarding your 10th grade year. More information can be found on the Reagan website, ronaldreaganhs.org, on the parent meeting page.
The Husky Bucks are back. We are talking to Ms. Jameson about what Husky Bucks are, how they're being handed out, and what this looks like virtual.
Here's Gabby from the Howler with more information.
Hi, it's Gabby with the Husky Howler, and today we're going to be talking to Miss Jameson about Husky Bucks. So can you just tell everyone what Husky Bucks are?
Yeah, for sure. So Husky Bucks are our positive behavior incentive program we have here at Reagan. What it is that you get rewarded for being a good student here at Reagan, whether you're demonstrating one of the IB learner profile traits or you're just participating in class or anything like that. So your teachers are able to give these out to you to reward you for representing Reagan in a positive light.
Can you tell us how Husky Bucks work and especially how they're going to work this year?
Yeah, so what's awesome is that we've created a virtual form of currency for Husky Bucks. So instead of your teacher giving you a physical copy like upperclassmen are used to, your teacher will fill out a form and they will say how many you get, and then you as a student will have access to checking how many Husky Bucks you've received in your small groups every week on Wednesday with your teachers.
And what are the Husky Bucks for? Like, what can we get with them? How are we using them?
Yeah, I'm glad you asked. So the Husky Bucks are for you to redeem things from our school store. So we have t-shirts, we've got crew necks, we have stickers that we're newly creating. We also have some windbreakers, water bottles. So any of that stuff is open for you guys to redeem with your Husky Bucks. There is a tiny URL that we will put in all of your ACP and small group classrooms that you guys can click on and then go in there and check how much everything costs. And it's kind of just a store for you to be free to browse.
So how is Student of the Month going to work this year?
Okay, awesome question. Student of the Month is going to work. It's very similar to how it worked last year, but obviously it's going to be online. And so teachers, when they submit the form saying that you earned a Husky Buck, you're automatically entered into a running to become Student of the Month. We're going to choose 2 each month from each grade, so 9th through 12th. And if you're chosen, you're going to get a shout out on the Husky Howler announcements, and then also kids that were in the running. So if you received a Husky Buck, you will be included, and we're going to be doing small shout outs. We'll also might be doing something involving yard signs for Student of the Month. So definitely participate in class and be a good Reagan student to get those Husky Bucks.
All right. Thank you everyone for listening, and we'll be here at the end of the month to see who got Student of the Month from every grade.
Thanks, Gabby. Are you ready for a challenge? Coach Poltrock is here to issue a Get Up and Go challenge.
Morning, Reagan. Coach Poltrock with you from the Fire Department. We'd like to issue a challenge for our students at Reagan to get yourselves up and active throughout the week. So this week's challenge from the Reagan Fire Department is for you to get outside, get a walk in, and try to increase your steps per day. if you've got a pedometer or a fitness app on your phone, you might be able to count your steps, and that's a great way to increase physical activity. 10,000 steps is a pretty standard goal, and it's a challenge to work that many steps in your day, and it might be even more of a challenge with you being at home. Hopefully for some of you can take advantage of that situation and have a little bit more freedom to walk around and get outside and enjoy some nature, some nice weather. Other suggestions would be to walk up and down stairs when those opportunities arise. If you're traveling to a store, or you could encourage your parents, or you could take a spot, parking spot far away in the parking lot and get a little bit of extra walk in that way. There's a lot of things you can do throughout your day to get some extra steps in, and we know you're missing those things here at Reagan. You're not walking to from class, you're not walking to your bus stop, you're not walking to school, you're not doing after school athletics, and we think that sedentary lifestyle that you've been forced into, of sitting in front of a screen, being in a chair in front of a computer, needs to be battled, and taking some extra steps and getting a walk in is a great way to stay active and hopefully increase your ability to cope with some of the stress and anxiety you might be having in life due to your lack of socialization and some of the things that go with virtual learning. So hopefully you accept the challenge, you get out, take some steps, and we look forward to a new challenge in future weeks. Thanks again from the Fire Department, and go Huskies!
Thank you for joining us for the Weekly Howl. You will be able to find this episode along with all the past episodes on the Reagan IB Media page, along with the morning announcements.
As you meet with your small groups today, remember to be kind to each other. We are all in this together. Thank you for your time. I am Mike.
And I'm Sefa. This has been the Weekly Howl. Be well, Reagan.
One mission.
Une vision.
Un enfoque.
C'est
IB.
l'idée.
Be well, Reagan.